Here's my tour of the M.A.S.K Venom Switchblade, which comes with Miles Mayhem. And the reason I'm doing this video, I saw other videos which don't show completely everything. So I'm going to show you things which I think you should have a look at and how things work with the chopper and changing out of disguise mode, so you can just see how everything operates. So stay tuned, I'll get to that in a moment. First of all, the figure that comes with it, Miles Mayhem. These figures are a lot smaller than the G.I. Joe type figures, and the limbs, the legs move, the knee joints move, the arms move, but the elbow joints don't move. The head also swivels, and they're nice and detailed. He comes with a mask, obviously, to put on, and that's the only thing I don't have. I have everything else in this set, and you're going to see the rare missile stroke bomb, which comes with this in a moment. So I'll just put him there for now. This is the first mode, the helicopter mode, and these chopper blades actually spin round, and when you release the blades you need to make sure it comes up higher, and I'll show you how to do that later, because sometimes it doesn't come up this far, but you're going to see these spin around for some great fun. So I love that. That's one of the things, one of many things that you can do with this toy, and we'll get to the rest of the stuff now. The toy underneath has a stamp showing that it's from Cincinnati, Ohio, made in Taiwan, CPG 1985, and we can just see that there. And this was actually bought when I was a child in Italy. So there we go. Now Miles Mayhem, before we transform into the airplane mode, fighter mode, we'll put him in there. And there's just room for the legs to slot in, and let me just take that off so you can see into the cockpit. And there's 4 stickers there. It's quite a wide cockpit. So he sits in there. The clips to attach this are pretty small, so it does come off easily. It's not super strong, but so it just clips in there, and there's a nice clip there down on the front. You can just slot that in, so that's going to stay safe no matter how much flying about he does. So ready for action, ready to transform, I think. As you can see, there's another clip on this side, another switch on this side. This one spins the helicopter blades, and this one does something else which we'll show when we transform back into a chopper. First of all, I'm going to fold the blades. There's one blade that folds over, and swivel that around, and you'll see here there's a hole. You have to align them both over that hole and press down. So you're going to press that down, click, and you can see when it clicks there's a little catch there, a blue catch. Now you can use that to also release them instead of this switch. So that's clicked down, and then I'm going to fold this over, and it has to fit exactly aligned, and it does take a bit of force. So if you watch this now, as I just press that in, you will see the transformation, and that's the the wings out. But we're not complete yet. The wings popped out, but also these two sections here. Now, if you have any problems releasing those sections, I can show you how to release those later, but the wings basically come up and touch a little clip here, which releases each of these, and so that all should happen automatically. The next thing is to press the little button here on each foot, and you'll see those shoot out there. So we're now ready for attack, and I can show you the weapon that's usually not with this because it gets lost. And there you have the Venom logos on both sides, and these just by hand flip up, so then you have this plane now, attack fighter. So the final weapon is this missile. I mean, it looks like a missile, but it drops like a bomb. And the way you release that is with this button here. You just pull it backwards, and that's going to drop it. So there we go. And the way you put it back in is the end is hollow, and so you attach that hollow bit in there. So you slide that in there, and you make sure the hole is ready to go onto this clip. So that goes down, and then you push it in. It's held in position, and this switch just gets pulled back to release, as you can see. Now that's all the little switches taken care of, except for this one, which will help us transform back into a chopper. So let's do transformation back into a chopper. We'll pull that back first, and it will click under there, and we can flip that. Did you see that? That was pretty cool. Let's do that again. So that's pretty cool. So here we go, and you just click that in place. There's basically a small tab there that latches onto. Okay, and then you have to actually fold these. They're on a spring that you can hear, and they just clip behind a little tab here. So you just push that in. Let's just keep those out, and then you push that in there. That stays back, and you just pull these down. There's nothing difficult about that. So these just flip down. You just push in each side on those, and these you have to push in again manually. So, and what I was saying is, if they don't deploy, there is actually a switch here, so you can actually deploy them with that. And that switch there normally gets hit by the wings when they flip out. So it looks like we're back in chopper mode, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just a flash from the past.